Still cannot. Okay, if cannot, later after the class you come and after the short break you come and let me know. Can or not? Can Okay, now I see one people enroll already. Okay, Dion can enroll already. Okay, so should be have no problem. Okay, now you go to assignment. You go to assignment, then you go to project and report. Then you download the document, or you can just open from your browser. Of course, your phone, maybe your screen is a bit small lah, a bit small. Okay, hold on, yeah. Okay, so once you go to the assignment, you see the cover page lah. So you are given 4 weeks to submit, but actually this one I will give you more times. Now you're in the week 4. So week 4. So now today you form your own group, right? 4 member per group. Okay. So we have 14 weeks. You submit your report in week 12. Okay. And you also do your presentation. Okay. Presentation in week 12. Okay. So you have more than eight weeks here. Okay, more than 8 weeks. So I will not go and if you have any question, you come to my office and ask me if you have any question about the projects, or you can ask me after the class. But today I'm going to brief you how to do it, right? So if you don't understand, you just watch back the recorded video on the briefing. Okay, so once you open or you download the document, so here there's a certain format of your report. So first, your cover page should cover what is the group and so on. What's the group and so on. And then when you submit the document into the canvas, make sure your file name is group something, group A, then MEE 5215 in document word. I will send into Turnitin for plagiarism check. If a plagiarism index more than 20%, straight away, I will reject the report. So you be smart lah. You work smart lah. Okay. So what does this project about? Now this project about, okay, so before I go there, I want to highlight something. Before I go there, I go back to this one. So I park something inside the canvas. Right? I park something that's inside the canvas so that you don't have any excuse you don't know how to do. I put a sample over here. Okay, so there's one report sample here, but this is a very bad sample. You can see, but don't. You can download and see what is this report about. This is not a good report. It's not a good report, but it will cover things that you need to do. I want you to go to here. I rename the document as Engineering Design Report Sample. Okay, you open this one. This actually is a sample report. Okay, maybe I download this one and I open. Oh. Okay. It's a report where it is a project regarding another things, right? But now I want you to focus on the structure of the report first. The content will be changed accordingly to our focus. Okay, so this one, of course, the cover page, you see the first thing, cover page you follow and you put in logo, everything lah. Okay, your name and all this, change the university name and so on. Okay, so you don't have the sponsor and so on. So they have a summary about your projects, right? Summary of projects. Then you go to the content. So table of content, basically you just follow the structure. Okay. So you can see it start from executive summaries, means a summary of your report, 1 page, all right? Then this one is your literature review. Okay, literature review means you go and search for that particular subject. Later I'll give you what are we going to do. Then you go for introduction, go for background, sources, engineering specification, and design evolution means from your first draft until the final design. So you have 4 members. If you have only 2, then you also need to do the same thing, same process, right? So you have a evolution of your design. Then you introduce your first design. Then you do some analysis on that, right? You must do some analysis. So analysis here, you are free to use any software out there, as long as you can use ANSYS, you can use MATLAB, you can use SolidWorks, you can use CATIA or any things that help you to explain about your design. You must quantify and verify your design with facts and numbers. Don't do like marketing. Do like everything you say something or your design is good, why it's good. So there's a certain parameter why it is good. This one. So concept description, design analysis, final design, prototype description, fabrication plan. So how you fabricate. Don't worry, our project is very, very simple. This is a bit over the chart, but it's a good reference. Okay, fabrication plan, validation plan, how you validate. Design critics means what is the strength and weakness of your design and so on. Then discussion, recommendation, conclusion, acknowledgement, and reference. Okay, so the content I won't go into detail lah. So what is expected, I will just highlight a few things. So we go for, and there's an appendix there lah. There's appendix there. So what is I focus on is that when you write your report, you have a good caption, like you write your FYP1 report. Although you're now some of you are doing FYP. Remember to have caption. Figure 1, what? This is below. This is photo, and the caption is below. But is when it comes to table, it's above. Table 1, then what is above? So don't put the wrong things. So if you, I intend to give you guys very high marks for these projects. So but you must follow a certain criteria. I will help you, but you must help yourself also, because not only I give you marks, other lecturer also will check also your work. So I also need to defend you guys with very high marks. Let's say I give you, this is 30, right? 30, 40, 30, right? So if I give you like 25, let's say I give you 25. So I must show a good report. So you must help yourself, right? So if I show the report like very lousy, then I give you 25 marks, then very hard to explain. So I have to reduce the marks. Okay, so people will ask. So all these things, you go and see, and then try to put in, if you have color photo, put in color photo. Okay, because we are all human, your lecturer are human, we like to see very colorful things. Okay. Then label, this is a very bad arrangement. If you see report a lot enough, you won't see you won't put the figure side by side one. Okay. Put your figure top, then below. Okay. Then you start, and then try to put your structure of your content align. Means don't like one got hole here, one got hole here, one space here, space there. And then also the same, what you call, same text size. So make it like very good report. At least when some people, they don't even look what you write, but at the first impression, they look at the way you arrange, they give you marks already. Okay. So you go through, and then some diagram, you explain, some specification, some table, and so on. So you come up with some design, you draw something. So you already learn AutoCAD, all right? But if can, you go and learn other software like SolidWorks. It's better you draw 3D model. Or you know AutoCAD 365 or 360. So things that help you to generate things, right? Okay. Then photo, you can draw, but when you draw, okay, when you draw, you try to like be very, for example, you can put in your sketching, all these things, but make it proper lah, make it proper. So like for example, you can combine these two if this is a very bad presentation. If you like to have two photos in one page, how you put it? You crop your photo, put into two, then below there you label A, below there you below B. Then you write here, figure 2. A is what? Comma, then B, then what? Okay, this one you see in the textbook. Normally they'll show you this one. So all the structures, make sure is follow. Okay, then you do some analysis. Do some analysis. If can, you use software to help you, and there's some analysis on your design. So this is just a sample. So for example, what you choose, and then you give a number, a score. Then this one will explain why you choose that design. There's a design steps. So this is a reference for you. So you have 4 brains with you, 4 members, right? So you should able to generate a good report. So there's a drawing and all this. So I go very fast and all this. So put photo and then explain, took photo and then explain, and of course don't cheat lah. Don't put photo big, then you write a little bit. Don't do that lah. Okay, don't cheat like that. Okay. And nowadays we already have the AI tools and all this, so use it smartly. I cannot say cannot use, but use it smartly. Don't copy and paste into that. Rephrase, look and rephrase. Because why? Turnitin can detect. You will tell me, are you using AI tools or not? You will tell me. Once I put your document word inside the Turnitin scanning machine, it will tell me lah whether this group use what AI tools. You will tell me what is the program that you use. Okay, so these are the example. So no reason you don't know how to do it already. Okay, another one. And also, I put in a textbook for you. Actually, I cannot share with you lah, but because it's a copyright things but I put one textbook over here. Okay. So this is 11 Mac lah, 11 Mac. So it's a latest 7 edition, and it's a McHugh textbook. You know McHugh very expensive one. So it's a copyright material, but I should not share like this with you. But I share with you this semester, but I will remove it after this semester. So just to help you some information, a lot of information like, oh sir, I don't know how to use don't know how to calculate, how to put in the analysis for design. Everything is there. So go and read the textbook. Okay. Okay. Now go back to the assignment. The assignment. So basically the assignment asks you to do one thing called walk along glider. You need to design a walk along glider, and by maybe week 13, after you submit your report, week 12, in the week 12, maybe we will have fun with walk along plane. Means you play with your toys, with your design. Okay, now I show you one video. What is this? Okay. So what is the things? Is like something like this. Right. Now you can use paper, you can use foam, right? You can use paper, you can use foam, you can use plastic, any material. You can use even wood if you think that is suitable. So I just want you to create a very simple product. This product is a toy. It's called Walk Along Glider, right? Because your lecturer is an aerospace background, so we go for something that you can have fun and with the aerodynamics. All right. So there are different forms of this kids so-called kids toy. Actually, this one is it looks like kids toy, but actually it's a very high level aerodynamics design where we use it for space exploration because and for new aircraft design or new sport equipment design because it's very heavily depending on the aerodynamics design. Okay, so you have a look there. There's a lot of, I think, more than 100 design out there. Pick the best design. So each group you only need to design 2 design. Each group will only give me 2 design. Means in week 12, you need to play with this one along this corridor. Or maybe one shape lah, one round, this one. Okay. So what you do, you sure will have a cardboard. How big it is you design, and you have to explain why you use that size of board. It is a very simple project. So the thing is that you in your report you must able to explain in the engineering way. In the engineering way, just give you hints. It's more on the aerodynamics analysis. You need to explain in the how the airflow flow, and then what make it sustain in the air. What make it either spin or continue to hover in the air. What makes the effect? Okay, so you have 8 weeks to slowly do it. So although 8 weeks is long, but you need to do simulation, you need to do prototyping, you need to fold the thing, cut the things, design the thing. So I think the time is sufficient. No reason you cannot do it. 8 weeks is quite a long time. It's almost 2 months. Almost 2 months. So by week 12, we'll have fun in week 12. Okay. And if other lecturer thinks that it's interesting, maybe they'll invite you to put your design in the engineering week. Every year we have an engineering week exhibition in the MPH. So maybe you'll be the group who will teach the club to play with your toy. Okay. So important is that your prototype must able to work. You don't put and then fall down, right? Then consider fail. Means your 8 weeks is you doing nothing lah. Okay. Okay. My criteria is simple. If it doesn't work, it will fall below 15 marks. Before I look at the report, if you bring your prototype, it doesn't work, it doesn't fly, means I will mark start from 15 over 30. Means my comment on your report is prototype doesn't work. Do not have sufficient analysis or things. So it means that you do not learn anything from this module. Then I will look at the report lah. Okay. So try to have fun and take this opportunity to explore. Maybe it can be your interest, right? Okay. Now, this is just a introduction. You can go and read lah. What is this one? It's a walk around. Okay. Now, when we design a project, we have a CL or learning outcome we need to achieve. So, number 1 is the model. You should use projection model. So, you know the AI tools lah. So go ask wise question, then try to think how to write this one in your report. Okay. Then this one, role and responsibility. This one, try to create a table, and then your name, the team member, then what do you do? What do you contribute to these projects? You have your roles and responsibilities, right? Then your project scheduling and cost implication means you have a Gantt chart, you have a cost, it's like a FYP report, but in the more simplified report, okay? Describe the approach used in product development within the project environment. So this one already give you the sample just now. You just read through and then see how you change the content into the work along guide. Okay. Okay, so you look, okay, the next one is, so far okay, so far okay, okay, then, if you still saying, hey, sir, I don't know how to write, I already give you the guidelines how to write already, what you should put inside the table of content. For example, cover page, table of content, introduction, what should you put inside introduction, brief overview of Walkathon Grinder, propose an objective of the project. This one you goreng a little bit. Means you find ways to write find ways to write. Then project management model, this one you go and put some textbook, how people design things. Go and see. There's no right or wrong one. As long as it's reasonable, then we will accept your report. But don't blow water until it's not realistic. Okay. Okay. Explanation, what model you do, application of selected models in the projects. So like you give introduction, what are the project management model out there? Then what do you use for your group? Okay. Then roles and responsibility. So there's a chapter talk about your group member, who in charge of what, and so on. So this one, if you're good in artistic, you can let's say you have you have 4 members, so you have a few roles here. So I already give you a few roles already. Project manager, design engineer, test pilot, means you are the one who test it, and other team member lah. So you try to think of a role that you can contribute, right? So project manager of course will be one, and you will be the group leaders, right? So you can like use icon to put in the figure, then you explain based on the figure. Okay. Okay, then project scheduling, cost implication. Also, I give you a highlights, some points there. Right. Okay. So you evaluate your project scheduling methodology, tools that you use. For example, you use Gantt chart. All right, you use Gantt chart. So then how you put inside the items, what you do in the certain weeks, and so on. Basically, you just pull out the Gantt chart and then explain the phrases inside there, then what you do. Okay. Analysis of cost implication. So this one basically is a very, very simple cost analysis, because you look at the walk around glider, there's no electronic there. It's just a simple aerodynamic surfaces, right? You can use a very expensive material, you can use other things, but it won't be, I think it won't be more than 200 ringgit lah. It won't be more than that lah. Okay. Okay. Okay, then integration, design process, and so on. So customer feedback. This one, you have to be smart how to get customer feedbacks. Means once you design the prototypes, you have a lot of friends, right? So design a questionnaire. Let them play first. Teach them how to play. Or you smart you know how to do the data yourself Okay, I don't need to mention that one. Okay. Then take some photo when you do the survey. Take some photo. Actually, the customer is doing the survey. That one you know the moral folio portfolio you know Okay, then project execution and so on. So there's a point there. There's a point there. Okay. So execution phase, what are the challenges, solution, implement, risk. So then quality assurance, how you do inspection, how to do testing, and so all this. Okay. Project evaluation, so you test it and so on. Okay. So this it looks simple, but actually when you want, maybe it's too simple. So sometimes when things too simple, it will be a challenge to write into the report. Okay, but I already give you a sample. You guys are smart enough to. Okay. So far these are the information for the this one. So I will end the recording. Any question?